If you want to become that girl this spring, then we need to reset, declutter, and align our mind, body, soul, and space. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kiana, and today we are resetting for spring. Become that girl, also known as the best version of ourselves, achieve all our goals, and start creating our dream life right now. We're going to be resetting for spring in 4 steps, including the body, space, mind, and soul. So without further ado, let's just dive into it. When it comes to giving your body a reset, I think it is so important to prioritize all the pillars of your health, from fitness to nutrition to basically everything in between. As you guys know, I've mentioned so many times throughout this year, I don't have any particular fitness goals. I'm literally just trying to be fit because I love working out and I love moving my body. I love how it makes me feel, and I know that it is good for me in the long run. I'm actually focusing a little bit more on my nutrition this year. When it comes to my meals, I'm always trying to prioritize getting protein and fiber in every single meal. I also like to focus on my nutrition through taking supplements such as vitamins and minerals. This is how I like to get a little bit more of the micronutrients that I'm not getting enough of through my food. The micronutrients I take every day are a vitamin B complex, which includes all the B vitamins. I also take a vitamin D supplement as well as an iron supplement, and an additional biotin supplement that also has a little bit of vitamin A, C, and E. We're actually going to be starting to reset our space by decluttering, which I'm so excited about. I've been wanting to do a big declutter of my room for such a long time. I got some organization essentials from Amazon, so stay tuned for that. That is what we're going to be doing. If you are keeping items you don't need, you don't wear, you don't use, they are just holding up space, and they're literally taking up room for something new to come in, whether it's actually something physical or even just energetic. Like, you don't need things in your home that you're not using or wearing or that you don't actually need. I know that when I have a clean space, I have a clean mind, and that just makes me so happy. It just makes me feel so much more organized and put together. And honestly, it makes me feel like that girl because my room is beautiful and it makes me feel good about myself, which makes me know my worth, believe in myself, and feel like I can achieve all my goals.
Love it when you toss it back, love it when you talk back. Girl, you get me off track, so off-white tracksuit, just so I can floss, yeah. With my new biddy, she ain't let my soft yet. Could've been you, still feeling on my ditty, but you lost that. You had real privileges for this, all snap. Now you getting time out, cause you hit it where my heart's at. Got me going deeper than Amari when that ball snap. Heard you sold your soul on Macari, got you call lacking. Now I'm next door, at the party while you jaw jacking. You know it's Rashad, and the rarest in the raw fashion. Still trying to figure how this all happened, huh?
My room is an absolute mess, as it is in almost every single vlog. I feel like I'm just a messy person as I live through my life. I'm always grabbing things, I'm always in a rush. I never really have time to put things back. So there's a pile of clothes behind me. There's purses on the floor, Amazon packages. I have makeup lying about. I have a gift bag from last week, books. We just need to do a 15-minute clean. That is literally all it will take. The most asked about items on my social media are always my organization essentials. So I thought I would unbox everything I use to organize my room, my office, basically my entire house. This has made my life so much easier. And if you want any sort of validation for how much I love these items, this is actually my second order of things I already have. I just bought more of it because I needed a few more extra pieces. Let's open it up. I think I have 4 different things in here, and it only cost me about $80. The brand I really like is LifeWit on Amazon, by the way. Okay, so these are my drawer dividers. I use these to divide all my clothes in every single drawer in my room. So I basically use these to separate my tops, my skirts, my shorts, my pajamas, my sweatsuits, my workout sets. So basically it just looks like a plastic slab, and then you hold this piece down and it extends, and then when you let go it tightens so that it won't move. And this has made organizing my clothes so easy, and it looks so aesthetic and cute, as you guys have probably seen on my Instagram. But these were such a life changer. I think this is my favorite product out of the entire haul. I'm getting so dirty. So these are basically like DIY grids, and so I'm not going to open it up, but basically what you do, if you can see here, it's kind of like a fence. There's like a long slit and then a short slit, and basically what you do is you take each individual piece. There's like 5 thin little fences here, and you can build grids out of them. And this is how I separated my bras, my underwear, my socks, my tights. And I'm also going to be separating my hair accessories using these as well. That's why I bought more of them. And they're super great because you can customize them, and you can even cut them with a scissor to make them whatever size you want. And you can combine them. Like, you can get really creative with this. I actually have an organization essentials list on my Amazon storefront, so you can check that out down below. It's going to be in the description box. And everything on that list is either in this video or is something I own and have used. And I only wanted to put things on my list that I actually use and love. Another product from LifeWit. I'm so rough doing this. So these are actually desk organizers. A lot of people use them for makeup. You can use it for jewelry, basically anything you need. I bought these extras because I'm going to be using some on my bedside table. I'm also going to be using some for leftover drawers on my desk, as well as my makeup drawers as well, where I see fit. The 25-piece pack is only $1 more than the 11-piece pack, so I always get that one. There is this little half rectangle. There is a lot of these little small ones, which I haven't found to be the most useful. So it is kind of unfortunate that they mostly come with these. But I feel like if you have bigger drawers, these would be better. It's just my drawers for my vanity are quite narrow. These work really well on a desk. And then we also have this one, and this is where I put like big things. Like I put all my markers in here on my desk. I put my makeup. I stacked my palettes up in this. All my foundations, concealers, face products. This would be also really great for makeup brushes. In fact, I might switch this out for one of the long ones I have. So this last item is something I actually haven't bought before, but my mom has used. Basically what they are is they're little sticky circles, and so you put them on the bottom of these little clear plastic things. I thought initially that these came with it, but apparently they don't. I bought these little stickies so that when you put the clear plastic organizers in your desk or your makeup vanity or wherever you're using it, that they don't slide around, because that is one thing I find in my desk. They are always sliding around. It's kind of more of a problem for anything that has like a lot of depth. These are a little bit bigger than I thought they would be. Like, they're quite big if you look closely, but I do think they will do the trick. I will update on if I like these. These aren't currently on the Amazon organization essentials, but if you do check out my Amazon list and I've added it, it means I really like them. So to be determined on these, but those are all my organization essentials. Like I mentioned earlier, spring is one of the best times of the year to set goals, because it is literally the time you plant seeds. This is the best time to get really intentional about what you want to create in the next year ahead. I take this to a whole nother level because I'm an Aries, and like the first day of spring and the first day of Aries season lines up perfectly. And I think there's something really cool about setting goals at the beginning of your birthday, because you get to really define what you want to create in the next year of your life. I'm going to be turning 24 in April, so I'll be thinking about what I want to do for 24. Now, normally I come up with my own journal prompts. It's something I've gotten really good at over the years. However, when we change a season, I actually like to use some journal prompts I found on Pinterest. I've used these before and they work so well. We'll be using the Cleanse for New Seasons guide. I will be trying to use all the prompts, so here they are. This season, I want to feel. This season, I am actively manifesting. What do I need to pick up or shift this season to be my most honest self? What desires are arising in me in this current season of life? What do I want to make more time for? What parts of you or stories within you are asking to be seen and known during this season? Where do I fully trust myself myself in this season of life? Where am I doubting myself? What narratives that I tell myself am I ready to rewrite this season? I don't always use them all, but I tend to use the ones that resonate with me at the start of the season. I personally really love what desires are arising in me this season. What do I want to make more time for? Where do I fully trust myself? Where am I doubting myself? And what narratives am I ready to rewrite this season? I'm really excited about that last one, but you can absolutely use all of them or only the ones that resonate with you. Now, of course, I didn't start 2025 without making a vision board. However, I didn't actually update my physical vision board. It's literally been lying on a chair in my office since the beginning of the year, actually since I took it down last November when I started renovating my room. We're actually going to be doing that today, and I'm so excited about this because if I'm being honest with myself, I do think that things on your physical vision board manifest better because I feel like you actually get to see the images a lot more clearer, especially if you're looking at it every single day, which I absolutely encourage putting your physical vision board somewhere you will see it all the time. Now, we didn't only make a vision board at the beginning of the year, we also made a Pinterest board. The reason I did this is I personally like to collect all the images from my vision board and also kind of curate them month by month. So that way I can get super intentional and specific on which goals I'm achieving when and how to focus in on them and basically just give myself the best opportunity to achieve my goals and start creating my dream life. So we're actually going to be going to that Pinterest board right now, and I want you to pick the most important images on that board. Which goals are most important to you? Those are the images that you want to be saving and downloading because you are going to be printing them off and putting them up on your board. How many images you need really depends on how big your board is. I always try to print off a few more just in case. You can always take some out and rearrange them later in the year if that's what you feel called to do. Something I started doing last year before pinning up my images was I would write down something on the back of it. I would write down what I would want to happen, like what the image represents to me specifically in my life, so that when I see this image, I am recalling that manifestation in my life every time I look at that image. This makes that visualization so much stronger and really connects these images to what you are actually manifesting, which is the most important part. It allows you to get in that energy, it allows you to get in that mindset and to start acting like the version of you that has already achieved all these things. One thing I love about my board is that since it is a grid, I can actually just use these little, I don't even know what you would call these things, these little clips to clip them on my board. I don't have to do any cutting, any pasting. I really don't have to do that much work. So I would definitely recommend getting a board like this. You can get one on Amazon. Absolutely love having it. It is the easiest way to make a vision board. I don't really pin them up in any particular order, but I do try to combine like things together. So I try to create like a career section, a finance section, a personal life section, a balanced section, whatever makes the most sense with what my goals are for the year.
Now I'm next door at the party while you jaw jacking. You know it's for shot and the rarest in the raw fashion. I'm still trying to figure how this all happened, huh?